Yeah. Right, so now you guys should be able to see my screen. In fact, you can see my screen. Cool. So how are we doing this morning? We're good. Awesome stuff, awesome stuff. So yeah, I want us to start by doing our homework. And this is probably the last time I'm going to do the homework that I've given you with you. Sometimes I'll do some parts of it, sometimes we'll have to skip through it, just to ensure that we can get through the content. Because I'm seeing that this semester is actually very short. If you look at it after this week, in fact, after this session, I don't see you again this week. And then we have a 2-week break. Well, you guys are right. 2-week break from me. So you guys are then writing for 2 weeks, and then I teach you guys for another 2 weeks in September, and then after those 2 weeks, another 2-week break. I think that's like test ones, or your test twos maybe. Then we're in October, and after October, well, we might as well write off November because students are really not really, well, people don't really show up for them, and really you don't have too many sessions anyways. So yeah, I think it's quite safe to say that this semester is rather short. So yeah, anyhow, so let's get into this. I gave you guys 3.2 to go and do in your own time. So let us do that there. Oh no. There we go. Okay, so let's quickly read the question and yeah, let's get through this. 3.2. Goodies, bought machinery for 184,680 on 31 October 2002. It was decided to depreciate all non-current assets at 33 1/3% per annum, according to the diminishing balance method. Ignore that and show all your workings. Okay, cool, no problem. So let's then do that. Okay, we're pretty much doing the same thing that we were doing in the other two exercises that we did together in 3.1 and 3.2. I just wanted you guys to do it on your own so that you can start getting into this mindset. Okay, and this is another reason why I'm saying I'm going to do these last set of homework with you, because I want us to just get, a little confident and comfortable with depreciation, so that at least I give you the right footing moving forward. So immediately we do our timeline. Okay, we're doing this for the December the 31st, all right, 2007 and 2008, okay? So here, when did we buy this thing? We bought it on 31 October. So 31 October. And I'm sure now, if you really actually did this homework, you'll realize simple things like the dates can confuse you a bit, in the sense that, okay, since we bought it in 31 October, do we include October or do we go straight into November? Straight into November, can you see? So those are the little things I wanted you to start thinking about and picking up on your own, because those are the little things that throw people off. They know how to calculate the depreciation, but just because they're not so sure about these things, because they didn't get enough practice in, then oh, my bad. It's actually 2002. Okay. This is 31 or 30 April. I was looking at question 3.1 for a second there. 30 April. Okay, 4. Okay, and then 3. Okay. Is it 3? Yeah, it is 3. Okay. Cool. And then obviously also for 30. Did the timeline help? Timelines help when you were doing this? Okay. Right, so this first bit, how many months? 6 months. Are you sure? 5. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Come on, just disagree with them. Let's debate this thing out. Okay, all right. So I trust you guys. November, December, and then we know this is until the end of April, so that's 4 months. So it's 6 months, as you guys said. Okay, thank you very much. 6 months. We're all in agreement. Okay, and then here obviously it's a full year, so we know this is just gonna write it out, but it's cool. We know this is a full year, right? And they told us that the depreciation rate was 33 1/3. Okay, 33 1/3. Okay, right. So first thing that we need to do, okay, is obviously then calculate this first bit here, and here we're saying 6/12. 6/12 times our depreciation rate, which we're saying is 0.33. Okay, and I just put like 5 3s on the end of that. You could put 6, you could put 4. Should arrive at the same answer when you round it off. So here they said, what was it? The vehicle or the machinery is 184,000. They didn't say that that was inclusive of that, so we can just assume that it's exclusive of that. Okay, and then obviously then we can calculate B. Okay, but we'll get to that because we're on the reducing balance method, right? Cool. So what now must happen? What did you guys get? 30,000? Okay. Actually, let me type this up because I can see this is now becoming more work than I intended. I'm trying to draw all of this. Said 30,000. How much? 780. Okay, cool. All right, so that's what we got there. Then with this next one, we're saying since we're on the reducing balance method, before we can actually calculate for depreciation, what must happen? Somebody tell me. What do we need to do? Yes. I have to minus. What do I have to minus? Okay. The original price. Okay, so that's 184,680. And then I'm minusing from the 30,780. Okay, no problem. Happiness there. Let me make that bigger for you guys. Yebo.
I've got 30,779 and 61 cents. So does it mean this was not
I'm just rounding off to the nearest rand. They obviously did not ask that in the question. So if you work with 2 decimal places, it's fine. If you work with 4 decimal places, it's fine. But just for the sake of neatness, I've also just been rounding it off. But yeah, usually they should tell you in the test or exam, especially when they're giving you percentages like this, 33 and 1/3. You know, you're bound to get decimals, so they should tell you to what should you be working. But yeah, you're not wrong. Your calculations are fine. So then, what now is our carrying value? This is the carrying value, right? What's our carrying value? Let's say it together. 900. Okay. All right. Okay. So we have our carrying value. Now, if I'm not mistaken, you guys tell me. Now we can actually calculate the depreciation for this second period or for the second financial year. So then we're saying 0. Okay. We know this is a full year, so. And what do we get? 50? 800. 300. Okie dokes. All right. And there we go. Those are the 2 calculations that we've got to make. And then literally it's about doing the posting that we were talking about. Did anyone have any challenges with the posting? No challenges with the posting. See what I was telling you about? If you just understand how to do the calculation, the moment you've done the calculation, you'll be fine. Okay? Assuming you know how to post. Okay? We shouldn't give you too much trouble. Okay? So now we're just going to look over the answers there quickly. Okay, because I don't see you guys in quite a while. Oops. Okay. Yebo. You think your answer's wrong? What did the rest of you guys get?
Which one?
Why do you think it's wrong? Okay. What did you do? Did you do the same thing we did? Okay, let me see. I think it's right. Even just looking at the so you know that advice is about how you're using your calculator. So what I would advise that you do is, this is a percentage. So how I usually do it, because I'm using it, I'll actually take that 33 and actually then divide by 100. And I'll get that 0.2. And I just times it. That looks up. Right. Awesome stuff. Right. So I just realized I actually don't have the answers to this on my screen. But again, it's exactly what we did the last time. So if you want to reference what should I be debiting, what should I be crediting, you can quickly just go there. Okay? Right, but I'm happy. We obviously have the correct calculation, so I'm quite confident that you are fine in that regard. Then I want us to move on to question 3.4. Question 3.4.